What's the phrase of hope that's most impacted your life?
Wealth is wealth. Word wealth. Derived from the word health. Like one letter is what? It's health and wealth. You know, to be wealthy or to be healthy, considered back then, someone of wealth was someone that actually lived 100 years old and beyond. It wasn't about money. Now we consider wealth is, you know, someone that's having cash. But the irony is that same person would trade that money in for health. Yeah, so health is wealth. I think that quote has impacted my life very well. The simple fact that you don't need money to be healthy. You know, you just need good common sense and consistency in your life. Create good habits. That's it.
When did you start being consistent in your fitness journey?
I would say about. I've always been. I could never say I've never been not training. I've always been training. I could say I'm not serious. I took it as a business maybe 15 years ago. But I always been serious about my training because, like I said, I was an athlete. And playing football and running track was my background. It's part of the field. Training, you know, it makes you a warrior on this field.
Yeah.
And I believe that's what I am. So that's why I tend to stay on the field to better myself. Every day that you do something is the day that you add. Every day you do something, you add to the building.
Yeah.
So it's a temple. So you're building on the temple. You're maintaining the temple, and you're building the temple. I'm remodeling the temple right now.
How do you remodel the temple of your mind?
Remodeling the temple of the mind is first and foremost meditation. You can't skip for meditation. A lot of people don't even know they meditate. Meditate is very simple. It's being somewhere where you're just conscious of self, regardless of the noise or no noise going around. It's you going into self and finding yourself and speaking to yourself and finding a realization of what true life is for you. Because everybody's life and experience is different. Nobody go through the same thing.
What are your thoughts on knowledge of self? Like, you hear that a lot of just conscious communities, you know what I mean? The Hebrew Israelites.
My thoughts is, a lot of people don't even understand that knowledge is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They all three are similar but different. And you don't get them at the same time. You may know God, you may have knowledge of God, but not really understand God. You may have a car, maybe you're driving a BMW, but you don't understand the mechanics of it or how to break it down. Now, the understanding comes from just knowing, knowledge.
Yeah.
Wisdom come after the fact. Wisdom is built with experience. So, only with experience you will be wise, not before, not after. I don't care how many books you read about working out, until you jump in the field, it doesn't fucking matter.
Because I remember you talking about it's experience over skills, and most people wouldn't believe that. They would say, you know, because I got all the training, I went to the school, I read the
Don't
books.
mean shit. It's the guy that's on the field he know the road. He closes his eyes and take me down that road backwards. You know, and just for someone that's reading the map and you've never been down that road, you know the map.
Yeah.
You don't know the road.
How do you teach that to your sons? Like,
the only way to teach is, again, experience. You gotta make them walk. They have to have their own walk. Nobody's walk the same. Nobody's walk is going to be exactly the same.
Yeah.
We may have similar attributes, similar things that we like.
Yeah.
But it's a degree. Life is degrees.
Yeah.
It's nothing but degrees.
What about polarities?
Polarities too. Life is degrees and polarity.
You said life is like a pendulum. You know, it's like
swinging back and forth,
ebbs and flows.
Yep. Exactly.
You know,
the same good I have in me is the same bad I have in me. The same energy on both sides.
What thought are you having when you go through challenges? You know what I mean? Like,
the biggest thought I have when I go through challenges now at this age is, you know, pretty much I learned that the storm won't last. There's no such thing as a forever storm. Every storm has its moment, and at the end of the storm, you don't even remember it when it's done. So I tell people, hold on. The last storm that rocked your ship, you don't remember. You cried about it when it was happening.
Yeah.
But 20 years passed, someone mentioned it to you, like, oh yeah, that did happen.
But
when you was going through it, you swear you was never gonna make it out. So, you know, I just like to tell people, it's just a storm. And everybody goes through a storm. There's no way you could be on the sea and not go through a storm. And another thing, they said a calm sea don't make a good sailor. So you want to be You want them storms.
You want
That
the
will build character.
Yeah.
Don't run from nothing in life. That's what's gonna build a character. That was gonna build you. So when your story, that's experience.
Story, yeah.
Your experience. So your experience is gonna lighten somebody else. So now you can talk about that road he went down in a total different life.
What would you say your purpose is?
My purpose is, I believe, to bring people together. Because I say what I'm doing right now, that's what I do. I bring people not just together, and I teach them about self. You know, self-knowledge. I realize I'm a people's person, and I like being around people. And I like bringing people together. So just on the fitness level, I met a lot of people, and I meet just on the conscious note, we all coming together on under one umbrella, pretty much. So,
what are your thoughts on more manifestation? Like, has your health and your fitness and your discipline, your detail orientation, has that lended itself to your manifestation? Because you have a beautiful family, you know what I mean? You have, you know, beautiful wife, you know.
Yeah, I remember you are what you think. You know, the universe is mental. And a lot of people don't understand what do mental mean. I tell my kids all this all the time, and I have to repeat it. I say, what's the universe? And I repeat back to me, it's mental. Why is it mental? Because everything you created, everything that's created is created from a thought first. So everything that you must do must be thought before you put it on paper. So that means the universe is mental.
Do you write your goals?
You have to. You write everything down, make it mathematics. Once it's touched paper, you have done 3 things. Spoke, written it down is one thing missing, the action. So now you hit 3 realms. So that's why it's called spells. You cast spells every day. What are words? Words is casting spells. Your words is powerful, vibration. Moving through the air, sea, land. I'm speaking it from here and it's touching Africa. It's wind, moving. That's why they call the devil the prince of the air.
When did you come into your spiritual self and come to that understanding of vibration and rhythm?
I would say about 2005, I went to Chicago for school and I met, a lot of conscious families. And the Chi-Town area, that's why I love Chi-Town. I was conscious at the time, but I had good brothers to put a lot of good books in my hands. And
what are some books that
one of my favorites, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Very good book. It teaches you about emotions and not factual. It teaches a lot of things. Another good
energy, emotions.
I love it. Another good book is Isis Paper. Isis Paper is real good. I got a lot of little black books. Kill Them Before They Grow. That's another good book. There's a lot of books.
Have you read As a Man Thinketh?
Say that again?
As a Man Thinketh?
Yeah,
James Allen
too. Even Sanzun. I loved Art of War. Certain things in it that I like. I like one thing he said, how do you master something? He took his team over there to fight another opponent. And one thing he did that caught my eye. Once they got there, he made everybody get off the boats. And he told his archer, light it up. Burnt the boats. Turned his man and told him, look that way, look that way. Either we win or we perish. And what I learned from it, as human beings, once we have an exit route, we take the exit. When there's no exit route, we fight for life and death. We give it all we got. So he understood the psychic of man to win. By him burning his boats, he gave his man no exit but to win. And that's how we got to take life. Win or perish.
No plan B.
Win or perish.
No plan B.
It's plan A.
Thank you.
That's it. No plan. Wow. God in our life is only plan A.
Only plan A, no plan
That's
B.
it.
You heard that.
This is the Melanin Enigma. This is the Organic Monster. This is the Loch Ness Monster. This is the Beast. This is the Animal. This is the King. This is the God. This is the Pharaoh. This is God's Son. I'm here with, and I'm so glad to be with this brother. He's been inspiring me for years. He's been moving me forward for years. He's been a visual inspirant for me to go into my disciplines, go into my habits, go into my purpose, go into my missions, go into my values, go into my principles. And I've been moving forward with this brother's visual in my mind. And now that we're here now, I'm blessed that my thoughts have predominantly created my reality. Brother, thank you so much, man.
You're welcome. It's been a blessing. When you make it up to where you at, it's gonna be the same thing. Every time you come down, you know what time it is. Love.
Word.
Nah, it's been a blessing, man. The king right here, truth and light. Follow this man every day, bro. Blessings.
Get this
Get a
photo.
quick picture.
Yeah. All right, 3, 2, 1.